Music! That tune feels familiar. Almost. So it's probably not gonna be who we're looking for, but don't think I've forgotten, guys. Apart from just guests and winter beings, we need to find a musician. And the prerequisite for being a musician is to create music, so we might be on to something here. Are we, again... Alright, there's a lot of pond areas here. Pond Passage and now Upper Pond. Alright. Also, there's a big, lump there in the middle of the pond. I wonder if that is a cave or an island in the pond, or what could it be? I don't know, but we gotta go check this out. That really looks like... Snufkin? Oh, you're not him. But if that's... God, I don't remember this character's name from the stories, like any of the adaptations. But if this is actually that guy, I'm beyond perplexed that he's showing up here. The Jockster, my God. It is him. I knew there was a guy called the Jockster, and, I'm kind of blown away that that guy shows up in this story like this. What the hell? I'm known by many names. Ah, have you seen Little Mai? But you may simply call me a Jockster. You see, it's important that I find her. I am many things. Wanderer, mystic. I am my own master, dependent on no one. But most of all, I'm hungry. Would you care to join me for supper? Oh, actually, very much. I'm starving. Good. We'll be needing some food. I saw some nuts in the trees. Oh, do you want me to get them for you? It is considered common courtesy for guests to contribute. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I will find some nuts. You are forgiven this time. Now, we'll be needing some bark as well for the fire. Actually, we could use some firewood. I've got plenty of that. And this whole camp is a snowy mess. Remove some snow while you're at it, and I'll do the rest. Well, camping, the easy way. Well, we certainly have a checklist of stuff to do now. Are you sure I can't just light up your bonfire? I can only show you where the bark is. You yourself have to get it. I mean, I guess I could get it myself. And how would he learn then? I couldn't help but notice you play the flute. I'm in need of a musician for... Oh, so you have more needs. I see. Not uncommon in the world these days. Perhaps you should see beyond your own personal goals and look at the needs of others. Like nuts, bark, and removal of snow around the camp, for example. Alright, very pushy, I get it. You're right, I was being selfish. I'll get right on it. Oh no, Moomintroll being such a pushover. Poor guy. Well, clearing the snow is an easy start first. Now, you said you could show us where the bark is, but, I'm, not seeing him really pointing the way to us. There's just some wood right over there. There, all the snow is gone from the camp. Now, interesting, there's a big old snowbank over there with those bushes. Have we somehow wrapped around to the bottom? No, I think this is still a separate area, but maybe, there appears to be a cave kind of over there at the top right, maybe? If I'm seeing correct, maybe that connects back to that blocked off area. at the start of the pond region, maybe. Moomin house is that away. I can't progress that away, and I can't seem to... Can we just walk onto the... We can just walk onto the ice, okay. It was a little hard to tell. As beautiful as the art here in this game is, I think I'd write at this point, the visual clue that you could actually walk off the edge onto the ice was a little unclear in my books. Alright, there's some birch bark. A piece of birch bark. Well suited for something. To start a fire. Yes, indeed. Yes, birch bark is excellent for that. I can actually corroborate that. Wow. Got that detail correct. And there's some more birch bark there. Great. Now this nut situation, that's the one we need a lot of, and I have not seen any nuts out here. Making me go nuts. Ah, got it. Hold on, did I miss these on a tree over... No, doesn't look like it. Alright. We'll have a run around in case I missed any. Once this nut stitch has been done. Ah, finally I get my hands on these nuts. Okay, developers. You're trying to punk me here to be like, no, what are you thinking about? You're being all lewd. I know we're game developers. You're playing with me here. It's too dark in this nook. There's nothing I can do. I suppose we could light these bushes on fire with our enhanced matches. No. But we'll get this firewood. That's all good. Hey. Ooh. I guess, is this the pond now? The pond proper? Kind of missed where the pond is, honestly, as we traversed around it. This is the upper pond, apparently, so I guess we're ponding it up now. Alright. Gotta get into the snow. Hip! Alley-oop. And got him. Nice. Well, this job's not so hard after all. Oh, another beautiful view. My goodness. Further mysterious lands just ensorcelled by winter. I love these vibes. So I meant to actually pull these out, but... hey, a vase piece. Wow. Vase-tastic. I didn't think we'd do this good progress towards these vases. Now, I can't help but notice some spooky eyes flitting about there in the shadows. Apparently I can't light them up. I mean, I suppose those might be another trick of my imagination, like all those wacky effects in the Dark Moomin house. But, freaking out, man. Alright, how many do we have of the bark? We got 3, so we're missing 2. We got all the nuts. But this bark sitch is still a little bad. There we go. I figured we'd get one from here. Now, this is such a huge snowbank. We might even get a second one, but... also, kind of gameplay designs seems to want to put it maybe somewhere else. Nope, it's right there. Got everything that old Jockster needs. That's good. Let's go bring it in. Ooh, I love the music cue coming back in once our job is done. This is sufficient. Now, we'll be needing a cooking pot. Luckily, there's one in a tree nearby. A tree? Are you sure? This is a weird place for a cooking pot. Yes, I was homebrewing last night and things got a little out of hand. A sly reference to some rather more loose references to recreational items from early Moomin works? I wonder, because that sounds like, what were you doing, Jockster, old boy? Yeah, Moomintroll is not impressed. Good talk. I'll show you where to find it. Not everyone can be as self-reliant as me. I like that the presentation here is that he's like kind of a crumb bum version of Snuff Kid. Like he's got this same kind of like lone survivalist vibe, except he's actually super needy and hates to like do stuff on his own. That's very funny. I have to admit, I don't remember this guy super well from the stories, but like I know that he's kind of a dealio, and I really don't think he shows up. He was not in the book story that I read. So like this is fascinating, interacting with the Jockster like this. I should be over here somewhere. Oh. But these bushes are blocking the way. I can't get past. Everything is so difficult in winter. Sorry for disappointing you. Alas, you did not disappoint me. Only yourself, tremendously. In order to traverse the Lady of the Cold's domain, you need to unburden yourself and move like the wind. But how? Can you show me? We're gonna get secret bush passing tech from the Jockster? Oh, okay. It's easier if I tell you. So, bend down like a branch under a snow. And release. Dash on ice or snow by pressing B. Oh, okay. Ah! Interesting. Look at me. I'm flying exactly like the wind. Yes. You look just like the wind. Oh, and he just walks off wordlessly. That's funny. Okay. Well. Cool. Was it also in the snow? It is in the snow. Well, that's wacky. That's crazy that we can do that also in snow as well. You'd think you could only do this on ice. And apparently you can even do it in a proper, like, untouched snowbank. You can, although, wow, it tracks a little less good in the snow. Anyway, yeah, now we got tools for dealing with bushes everywhere. Amazing. So we're going to clear this pond here first. Whee! Ooh. And we're going to be able to clear every single bush we've missed thus far, so we can go back to the Philly Jonk's house. Isn't that nice? I gotta admit, this is not how I expected us to be able to deal with these bushes, but I don't hate it. It's quite delightful. Whoa, what the heck is that doll? Look at that. There's a trail with... Someone left a trail up there. I'm not gonna check that out quite yet. Let's deal with the Jockster's business first. But, like... Wow, and I was saying earlier that this game feels rather linear, but now there's just like this whole path we can go explore up there. Crazy, man. Oh man, should I go? Ah man, I should have second-guessed myself. Do we see an opportunity for strange explorations? Why don't we just take it, guys? What could be up here? Where even are we at this point? We're still in the upper pond, apparently. Okay. Whee! I was gonna say we can't cross over there, like maybe we'd wrap back around. Oh dear. It's a winter being trap. Maybe that's what those... Maybe that's what those feet there were, is a poor winter being suffering out here. What was all the winter being quests? I'm starting to have a giant list of winter being. The message in a bottle is what we're looking for, not a winter being who's cold. All right. Is this going to be big enough? It is. Yay. Okay, it looks like we have a fun slip and slide also to do, so I'll take care of that as well before going to investigate that wintry creature. I forget. Did Tutiki mention that there are invisible creatures living in the bathing house? I've actually blanked on that. Like, that is a plot point in both the book and the... well, not a plot point. It's not, like, super pertinent to the plot. But it gets brought up that there are invisible creatures. They're so shy that they turn invisible. Hanging out in the bathing house. And, yeah. They get featured in a couple points. I think these winter beings that we encounter here are kind of supposed to be those, but they're not invisible. Instead, they're just kind of weird little nondescript fellas who aren't necessarily shy. You seem to be freezing. I could help you make a fire. I could really use any firewood I find for the great winter bonfire. But this poor soul seems to need it even more. Wow! I was just earlier joking that, like, we could have this whole, like... Well, this is the reverse. I was thinking, like, do I steal firewood from that earlier, like, campfire? But here we're actually put up with this, like, choice. And in this case, yeah, I see what the choice here is. Like, do you lose out on the, supplies, get a setback on supplies with the Great Winter Bonfire? Or do you leave this poor soul to freeze out here? We can't leave this guy hanging, so there we go. Take this firewood. You need it more than me. I think we surrendered 3 pieces. Cold. You're shivering. Let me light it for you. Light him up. Yeah, like, come on. I'm not gonna leave this guy to suffer like this. So this is the only good guy thing we can do, you know? But interesting introduction of this kind of a small little morale mechanic. Or karma mechanic. You know, the whole, like, good-bad choice kind of thing. You know, difficult choices. As difficult as a game like a Moomin is going to have, you know? Very fascinating. And it really wasn't a difficult choice at all, now was it? There! Hope this helps. Fire, warm heart. Maybe I'll see you around the Great Winter Bonfire. That will be even warmer. And hopefully with even more friends. A piece of Moomin Mama's vase? Now this warms my heart. Thank you. Alright, that was mega worth doing that quest then. A piece of Moomin Mama's vase. And now I suspect that there has to be, right? Like, you can't leave the bonfire quest undone, right? So there will in fact be more firewood in the world than is actually necessary for this quest, which is in some way relieving. You don't need to be, like, mega completionist about it. But, yeah. I imagine once we start sawing up those logs, that's when, like, we start hitting the mother lode, right? It's not gonna be like, you only get 1 piece per log. That'd be crazy. So, yeah. Also, by the way, just look at how little we've gotten done with side quests. Only 2 of them, and they're both from today. I just now looked at this. This is a little alarming. All of this is still undone. Alright. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I really thought we'd be pushing snow down here to, like, fill up the, Controller disconnected. Pushing snow to fill up the gap there in the river, but that was not the case at all. Oh well. This was just a whole little optional side area. I am mega glad I doubled back to do that. Should just trust my instincts and explore. I should trust the game to be like, you can't go here yet, if it really is something that's like a larger distraction, you know? So, yeah, no worries. Alright, oh no, wait, no, I never did the Jockster's job, right. Gotta go look for that, Oh, there it is. I thought this was a cave. It's not. Alright. Fine. There's something in that tree. Let's get on it. Ow! Oh my god, almost smashed my head. Jackpot! Or at least a pot. Cute. Alrighty, Jockster, old boy. Is this your cooking pot? This will have to do. I am so confused right now. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's a weird line. That's implying that, like, this was not what he was expecting, what? Give in to the great mysteries of life. Everything's more interesting than... Now, let's get cooking. Hey, got an achievo for beating the Jockster. Ah, since you have helped prepare the meal, I shall reward you with a song. It was taught to me by somebody close to me. It consists of 1 part expectation, 2 parts spring melancholy. And the rest is just the boundless joy of being alone. I wonder who could have taught this song, eh? Alone? Why would anyone enjoy that? Ooh, Moomintroll has not picked up. Oh, this is cool. This, like, little spiritual trip. Oh, wow! Dude just put Moomintroll in a trance and scampered. Jockster? Perhaps you could play at the Great Winter Bon... Jockster? He just left! I could really have needed him! At least he gave me food and let me warm myself by his fire. Wait a minute! I provided the fire, the pot, and the food! I provided the fire, the pot, and the food. Maybe I don't need him. Or anyone. Oh, except I obviously do. This is great dialogue. But maybe I'm not so hopeless after all. Oh! The heck? Oh, you! Right. Wrong again, loser! Of course she was listening in on our introspection. Little Mai? Why would you call me that? Aw, Moomintroll's actually hurt by that, poor guy. Because you're losing the game. Wow, I didn't know Little Mai knew about the game. That's that's some extra cruelty even from her, I gotta say. I didn't know we were playing one. That's the first step in losing. Will you join me in building the Great Winter Bonfire? Only if you beat me in a snowball fight, which you won't. Alright, time for round 2. The second boss fight against Little Mai. At least the Jockster left some firewood. I could use that. Hey, we replenished the firewood we used up on that silly winter being, so good. Yeah, man, okay. Nothing comes easy in this game, I guess, so, like, since there's only one musician we gotta find, I guess old Jocksto's not gonna be an easy catch. This must be where the Jockster made his escape. Right, this rope wasn't here before. Probably not the first time. Now it makes super sense how you were supposed to traverse here. Okay, because the sign was confusing me, you know. So where are we now? tell you where we are. Somewhere where I can explore. Get some treasures. I'm gonna make a guess. Yep, we're back at the lower pond, so this probably connects to that spot where we were told not to go yet, just as you might have suspected. Okay, interesting. You can make a snowball over there. Ah, okay, also interesting. We have this guy to deal with. Alright, tough guy. Hey! Got it. It's a piece of vase, isn't it? It sure is. Oh my goodness, so much stuff to explore now. I like that the game is opening up now that we have so many different tools for dealing with stuff. So they give you like a big wide area like this, you know. Just like have a good time figuring out what there is to be found. Hey, ooh yeah. Oh, hopla. I guess speedrun tech for this game is probably gonna involve using this slide, right? Except there's like a little delay when he stops, right? So I wonder if there's like a frame-perfect way to like not lose that little moment of recovery there. I feel like still it's faster to do that than traipse around on the ice once you unlock this ability, so... But, we're not exactly speed running here now, are we? We're having a most slow run. Okay, I see what we gotta do. Boy, this looks actually kind of perilous. Is this still the pond? Or is this the open ocean again? Firewood! Anyway, yes, I see where we need to bring the Giga Snowball. So let's get to it. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is the tricky part. It's not gonna grow while we're surfing on the ice, so... Hopefully there's enough snow on that bank up there to build up the snow we need to fill up this gap. Okay, nice. Seemed to be enough. I'm not sure if it's possible to have too little, actually. I'm a little unclear on that. So, like... You know, no need to... I'm not worrying about it too much. It seemed to, like, puff up a little bit there at the end, as if to, like, gain some extra snow necessary, so... I don't have anything to chop this tree with. Man, we're gonna have to come back all the way here eventually in order to access that once we get the, I'm making an executive guess here, like a axe. That's more a case for chopping than it is sawing, so the way that thing looks, so... But so anyway, my point is, like... Hey, over here! We're really gonna, like... Come on, I'm right here! I don't have all day! Anyway, it's probably gonna be an axe to break the wood. Fight me! Feel the fury! Let's party. Come on! Fight me! I can't. I have important work to do. Bah! Learn to enjoy yourself! I don't understand why anyone would enjoy getting their face stuffed with snow. Pretend you're doing it to me. Damn. She's making a compelling argument here, little Mai. Alright, let's party. Okay, I see she's... There we go, she's covering way more area this time. This is actually fun! Oh, interrupted her. Shut up, little Mai. Come on, try and get a hit in, little Mai. I bet you can't. Bet you can't. Okay, she's not even really doing anything. Okay. Oh, hey, firewood. Oh, she's winding up. You missed. You dingus. Oh my god, trick shot. You see that? I let you have this round, but the next one is mine. Next one? Come on! Warm-up doesn't count. I guess that's her gone then. I guess there's still gonna be one more one where... Come here! You ain't done with me yet! Oh, okay. Alright, I was gonna say, like, way later in the game we'll have... The battle must go on! I'm gonna save this for next time, actually. Just, I don't know. We're kind of at the end of the episode time here. I thought one game with Little Mai would be enough, but she's still on for the fight. So, just in case we get weird shenanigans, I'm gonna save... Well, you know what? I guess we could just have a little cliffhanger here, in case something wacky happens. Let's go see. Fine. Come on! Let's go for another round! I'm ready. Come here! Oh my god, alright. You ain't done with me yet! Alright, you know what? We are going along, guys, because I'm fine. We'll do this. We're doing this, Little Mai. I'm a little weirded out by... This is actually fun! Hey! No cheating! Oop. Yeah, too slow, Little Mai. Yeah, this is proper showdown time. I see you, I see you. Okay. Yeah! Trying to hide out on the snow, are ya? Or that's on the ice, excuse me. Yeah. Another one! You are right, I'm actually enjoying this. Sorry, controller, again. Mess with me for a second. Not me! Go back to being terrible again. Yoo-hoo! Ah! She got one in. Get involved! It's more fun that way. For me, at least. Yeah, I'm very confused why we had a final boss. If this is the final boss, like immediately after that second boss fight. I was hoping she'd start some crazy tech. Maybe we'd get some ominous Latin music, Latin chanting to make this a very dramatic final showdown, but not exactly. Okay, you got me. But let's see how you perform when the pressure is actually on. Okay, whatever this is, I guess I'm saving for next time, I think. Now it's sounding dramatic. So next time, the most dramatic boss fight in video game history, as we take on Little Mai's Snowball Fight final form. Please look forward to it. Bye-bye now!